Well, the question keeps coming up, and we've been following it since January. What happens to the Frost Bank Center and east side of downtown if the Spurs move to another stadium? So we told you about a 400-page report full of ideas released by a Bexar County commissioner.
And now we're taking it back to the people. Devin Karp went out and was able to find the same people he talked to during the town halls. They told him what they think of the report and why they're still hoping there will not be broken promises.
You can't go on 45 because there's another track.
When it comes to the east side of San Antonio, these neighbors who call it home say there's a lot to love.
This is my route. I'm always going to the east side, but that's where I grew up.
This is Dr. Eva Mason, a retired physician who's passionate about making her voice heard, especially when it comes to speaking at town hall meetings hosted by elected leaders, looking to see what people would want if there was an empty arena in their neighborhood.
I thought there was a lot of good input. I left there very hopeful that we would have some positive outcome if the Spurs decided to leave the Frost Bank Center.
But one thing people here don't want is more broken promises.
We have been a part of the city of San Antonio since its beginning. Absolutely. And we have never left the city. The city, in many ways, is leaving us by moving all of its resources further and further north and northwest and northeast.
These community and religious leaders are part of COPS Metro, a long-standing nonprofit dedicated to solving community issues across town. They were heavily involved with these town hall meetings because they say the Frost Bank Center hasn't brought in the money they see elsewhere.
We need those same kind of economic development opportunities on the east side so we can create those opportunities for the people who want to stay on the east side instead of migrating and relocating and moving to other parts of the city where the opportunities are.
Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert's office made this 400-page report about the meetings, showing ideas from neighbors for things like apartments, turning it into a park, even a shopping district like the Pearl.
I believe the report will be a 30-year document that people can come and look again at, in part because it has information from the previous 30 years as well within it.
Calvert likes the idea of a veterinary school from Texas A&M and more affordable housing. And while COPS Metro says it's a step in the right direction, they still want to see more.
The residents of the east side are looking for good health care, good education, great restaurants, great hotels, great entertainment, great outdoor spaces, great living wage plus job opportunities.
We're going to stand up for the community every single time. There's just no doubt that this is what we need to be doing.
Ultimately, whatever happens will be overseen by a citizen committee under Judge Peter Sakai. But Dr. Mason thinks people speaking out could make a difference of a brighter future for her favorite side of town.
Because if we don't do something now, and we don't speak up now, and we let this happen again, the east side is going to, demolish itself. It's not going to flourish. It's just not going to flourish, and we need it to flourish.
Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.